Hi, it's Jen from Not So Mystical Tarot. This is going to be your reading for Sun, Moon, or Rising sign of Taurus for June 2019, love, romance, relationships. We're going to do single, partnered, and then any kind of self-love issues that are coming up. So you can find me on Instagram at Not So Mystical Tarot or NotSoMysticalTarot.com. Everything is in the description. So let's just get started. Taurus, what do we have going on? High Priestess for our single Taurus. High Priestess. So you've got some kind of major intuition going on. Is there I wonder if there's someone in your life and you're like noticing them. I'm feeling that you're noticing them, and you have the Page of Pentacles, which pages bring messages. Is this somebody at work? Or are you feeling like you're vibing with somebody? Like, this tells me that you are vibing with somebody who's like in your immediate area, because pentacles are tangible. They're the stuff you can put your hands right on. It could be somebody at work, like a colleague. Just because of that pentacle, I think, ooh, is it somebody at work? But yeah, or it could be a very good friend, a friend of the family, somebody who comes around your home a lot. But there's somebody that you're kind of vibing with somebody, and I would love to know more about that if you want to share. You could share, but private message me if you want. But I love to know these things. What else do we have? Oh wow, I think Aries got this too. Single Aries got this too. Are you vibing on an Aries? Just kidding. You have the Sun, and the Sun is a brand new day, brand new relationship. So whoever it is that you're vibing on is not an ex. So if there's an ex circling around you, unless they have turned into like a different person, that's not who it is. Your intuition is running really high though, so you actually know who this is. And if you don't know who it is already, when they do show up, you'll be like, whoa, like you will not be able to miss it. But like I'm saying, it's since we've got this Sun, this brand new day card, it's not an ex. So it wouldn't surprise me if there was an ex kind of circling. Don't get caught up in that. I mean, I know it's somebody in your immediate circle. It might be somebody that you know. It could be a friend of a friend, cousin's friend, something like that. But it's somebody that you know. Wow, 10 of Pentacles. Okay, you have with this message. So this is someone, the 10 is a measure of success. And the 10, this really leads me to believe it could be somebody at work because it is Pentacles. So it's either somebody at work or it's someone who economically is pretty successful. So that's a good thing, right? Like, nobody's trying to be with people who aren't successful. That's the other thing that I think that 10 of Pentacles is saying as well, is if you feel somebody vibing on you and they are not successful, then they're not the right person either, because this is saying with that 10 of Pentacles that it's someone who is successful, pretty successful in their own right, like has all their own things in order. Like, you don't need to take care of them. You guys are getting what I'm saying, right? Okay. All right, we're going to move on to our partnered Taurus friends. What is happening for our partnered Taurus people? The Devil. Okay, so this is, you're in an established relationship. The Devil is not a bad thing. It doesn't mean like somebody's cheating or any of that. What this generally means is that there's old patterns and old behaviors coming up. Could mean you're kind of stuck in a rut and you're not like doing anything new or fun. You're not putting the effort in. Maybe you're working a lot, Capricorn. This is a sign of a this is the Capricorn card too, which is the Pentacles, and they are hard workers. And Taurus, you are also an extremely hard worker. You are also the Pentacles. So it could be that maybe you're spending a little too much time at work and not enough time with your partner. Let's get a little more information. Here it is. It's right here. 7 of Swords. Yeah, it's either that or you are you're not paying attention to your partner, and maybe you're paying attention in a direction you shouldn't be, like, flirting with somebody online or something like that. If you're doing that kind of stuff, you need to stop doing that, because it's not going to be a good thing. Or this is just saying if there's some old behavior pattern that you have gotten into, and you're not telling your partner about it, or you're not addressing it, you're just kind of sweeping it under the rug. That's what the 7 of Swords can be too, just sort of sweeping stuff under the rug. The thing is, you've got this Ace of Pentacles here, which I feel like maybe you're workaholic, kind of doing a workaholic thing, and you're not paying attention to your partner very much, and they're not paying attention to you, and you're both just kind of doing things very separately, and you're both ignoring what's happening. But it's really important you know, that you see this and that you make an effort to do something different. And now you have the King of Pentacles. So, okay. It's time to really look at your relationship. And if this is the, I mean, you've got the Ace all the way to the King, you know, saying like you have the potential to have this amazing relationship. And, you know, Taurus, you are the Pentacles, you are the Earth sign. So you have the potential to, in your world, make this the right relationship for you, really a wonderful relationship. But there are old patterns creeping in. And like I said, it can be like you're flirting online with somebody or something like that. I don't really think, I mean, if you're doing that, just stop doing it, because that's not really the issue here. The issue here is you're working too much or doing something else too much in your personal life that is not in attendance to your person. So it's going to be really time for you to take the opportunity to focus at home. I mean, because Pentacles can be home or work, but it's definitely time for you to focus at home. Because if you put that focus into home, you can have that King of Pentacles thing where you've got it all, you know, you've got the work, you've got all of that going straight, but you've also got your home life straight, because the King of Pentacles doesn't have like drama at home. He doesn't have that, and he's not a workaholic. So there's that fine line, and I feel like you guys are just working too much, really. You're just working too much, and nobody's talking about it, but there's like a rut there's just a rut, and it's time to like find a way to break out of that rut. And we may be able to work that out here in this next section, which we're talking about self-love. So it could be that you're not giving enough to yourself, which happens a lot. We don't give to ourselves, and then we have nothing to give anybody else, and we just give it all to our job, which is so common. So let's talk about self-love for our Taurus people in June 2019. Yeah, other things are coming in. You've got this Seven of Wands. See all these people, this is like people, things, wanting stuff from you. And I think it's kind of crept in and you haven't noticed it. Like there has been work needs more stuff. Maybe the kids need more stuff. Maybe your family needs more stuff. And people have things to say and they need you to do things, and you know your neighbor needs help, and your cousin needs help, and your aunt needs help, and everybody needs all your help, and we could be distracted and falling into that old rut of yes behavior. Yeah, okay. And this came up, I think, for Aries also. Notice this wand. No. And I will give the exact same example that I gave to my Aries friends. I had a girlfriend once, and she warned me in the beginning when my daughter first went to school. She said, listen, people are going to be like, oh, can you volunteer for this? Can you come and make copies? Can you do this? Can you do that? Can you watch my kid? Can you whatever? She said, always say no. She used to say, and I heard her say it a million times, oh, I couldn't possibly, but I will check my calendar, and if anything changes, I'll let you know. And many times she would check her calendar and she'd decide, you know what, I can do that. I can actually do that. But she never overextended herself, and it changed my life when I started to do that. And I fall back, I am guilty of this too, of, yeah, okay, I'll address this, I'll handle this, I'll help you with that. Okay, you need this, oh, you need me, oh, okay, drop your kid off. No, this is a self-love thing. You've got to take care of yourself. If you do not take the time to care for yourself, you will not be able to care for anyone else. This is a big thing. I think it's because it's spring and there's so much going on. We tend to get taken away by everybody's needs. And your relationship, notice he's up on this high hill. This is your relationship, is up here. You don't need to take your relationship down there. You gotta keep yourself up there, okay? Yeah, 10 of Wands. You're way overburdened. Way overburdened. This is like becoming a theme this month. So it must just be because, like, you know, it's, if you are in the finance industry, it's end of the fiscal year. End of June is the end of the fiscal year. So that's, you know, that's a big thing. It's mid-year for other reporting, you know, when it comes to your job, your work, and, you know, it's, the kids are getting done with school. I mean, it's just, it's one of those, like, you have all the spring projects, you know, cleaning up from the winter, whatever it is. You are saying yes to way too many things, because that 9 of Wands is a burden that we pick up ourselves. Nobody puts it on us. We take it on ourselves. So, yeah, this is awesome, because look at, you've got the 3 of Wands here. This is saying step back, back it up. You got this 7 of Wands going on, all this stuff coming at you, and you're trying to address it. Back yourself back up to this 3 of Wands. What is your long range plan? What do you want for your personal time? Are you taking personal time? Are you taking care of yourself? What did I just say? Oh. Anyway, are you taking care of yourself? And then you have this 2 of Cups that came up with it, saying this is not somebody else. This is you this is you taking on all of this and saying it's time to take it right back down to the beginning. What relationship do I have with myself? Am I nurturing myself at all? That's why I said you take it back to this 3-2. This is the long range plan. What do you want for the future? This is not it. You are not the addresser of all needs. Because you end up like this, and that is not for you, Taurus. That is not for you. And you know what? You are such a hard worker. It happens all the time. So I'm asking you to take some time out, reevaluate what your commitments are, and make sure you're getting that time for yourself, because if you don't do that, you cannot love anybody else. Okay? I will talk to you all soon. Thank you so much for your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, because it does let me know what kind of content to provide for you, and I really appreciate that. So I will talk to you soon.